Good evening. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay, there we go. Hi, my name is Rich Phelan. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the safest room in Edison Township this evening. We have police, fire, and EMTs, so I feel pretty good about that. My name is Rich Phelan. I'm the president of the Edison Rotary Club, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to our Student of the Year and Heroes of the Year dinner. We're going to start with the flag salute, so if everybody could please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we're actually going to start off with dinner, and then we will get into our program after dinner. So please help yourself. The buffet is open. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, we're going to get into our program now. First we're going to have our Middlesex County Commissioner, Charlie Tamaro, come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Rich. Well, I'm only supposed to say a few words, but don't count on that. First of all, congratulations to everybody, and thank you to the Edison Rotary Club for keeping this tradition going. You know, recognizing our high school students with the Student of the Month, and of course the Student of the Year, and of course to our first responders. You know, our EMTs, our firefighter, and our police department. You know, I've lived in Edison most of my life, and you know, I served 13 years on the Edison Council, and I've always said we have one of the best police departments and one of the best fire departments in the state of New Jersey, and that deserves a round of applause. And I have a special place in my heart for the fire department since my son is now a fireman. So, you know, it's a great career for many people. So congratulations to the Students of the Month, J.P. Stevens, which is my alma mater, you know, Edison High School, which was my daughter's and my son's alma mater, and of course the magnet school, St. Joe's, and Metuchen High. You know, and you know, being a county commissioner now, one of the departments I used to be was part of the education part of it. And it really, you know, you see what goes on, especially at our magnet school. You know, last year I had the pleasure of going to Middlesex College's graduation day. And there was 13 students from the magnet school who received their college diploma, associate's degree, before they received their high school diploma. That's an amazing accomplishment, you know, for to happen in our school. We have so many bright, you know, students in our school and do a great job, you know, in our school. And you know, one of the things I do with Aaron and Peggy is we run a food pantry here in Edison, and most of our students come from Edison, you know, and especially Edison and Magnet School, Metuchen. And these kids are unbelievable, and they really do a great job for us. And you couldn't do it without the volunteers, and that's what keeps us going. We'll serve well over 200 families every time we open our doors, serve 600 to 700 lunches, and those kids are out there helping us month after month. And matter of fact, before you can even volunteer, you have to sign up on our website. We put it a month ahead of time, and as soon as we advertise it, it fills up that minute. It's like selling Springsteen tickets. You know how fast they go. Well, that's how fast our volunteer group go. So what I always tell, especially students, stay involved. You know, stay involved in your community. Give back to your community because it pays a lot. You know, and I said this yesterday. You know, Churchill said, "We make a living by what we earn. We make a life by what we give." So make sure you know, especially you know, going through college, you always need those extra volunteer hours. Come to the Hands of Hope. We'll give you a job. So thank you, congratulations, and good luck to the students. Thank you to the Edison Police, the EMTs, and our fire department for doing such a great job for our community. Thank you.
So we're going to start with our Students of the Year. Unfortunately, we had a conflict with a couple of the awards ceremonies, so a couple of the students aren't here, but we will honor the students that are here, and we'll at least recognize the students that aren't. So I'm bringing up the director of our Student of the Year program, Judy Mansbach.
Good evening, everyone. So nice to see everyone here tonight. So we were going to start with Edison High School, and Aditya Rao cannot be here. Cannot be here because of the conflict mentioned. So let's just give a round of applause for Aditya. Okay, our next student that I'd like to recognize, excuse me, from J.P. Stevens High School is Shreya Pandiri. Come on up, Shreya. Shreya is a senior at J.P. Stevens High School in Edison. She's recognized, well, she was recognized as Senior of the Month, but now she's Senior of the Year by the Edison Rotary Club for outstanding leadership, academic excellence, and dedicated community service. Motivated by the desire to create equal opportunities for all, Shreya has committed herself to various initiatives. She founded Codecraft Studios, an international nonprofit aimed towards teaching coding and cybersecurity to the youth. In addition, she has served the community as a Chief Master Sergeant in the Civil Air Patrol, mentored underclassmen through the YMCA and Hawks, and guided more than 80 students through the SAT, while being a committed writer to the New Jersey Cybersecurity and Communications blog. Shreya participates in numerous honor societies and continues to strive for personal growth. Shreya plans to pursue studies in finance while using innovation and technology to create opportunities where none existed before. And let's give a warm welcome again to Shreya.
Okay, hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a great evening. So I'm honored to receive Senior of the Year after receiving Senior of the Month in April. And I want to thank Edison Rotary Club for hosting this beautiful evening and all the efforts they put into recognizing all the seniors. And I want to congratulate all the other seniors here as well for all the great work they've done, and I'm sure we're all going to do great wherever we go next. And I want to thank my parents and sister for the constant support they've put for me, and all my teachers and educators and friends and mentors, because everyone's helped me so much throughout my high school journey, encouraging me and believing in me. And I'm so happy for everyone who's pushed me and supported me through everything I've done. So throughout high school, I've focused a lot on leadership and discipline. And I focused a lot on growing myself to prepare myself for the community. And through this leadership, I realized that it wasn't more of just giving direction, but more of learning from everyone else and setting an example to help others as well. So I was lucky to find mentors like this in my life who were able to mentor me and guide me through the different things in my life. And I hope that while going to college, I can also do the same for others through the same support and kindness. And as graduation gets closer, I've been thinking of a quote by Winnie the Pooh. It's, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." So this really represents my time here in high school, all the friends, the memories, and all the moments that have really shaped who I am. So I want to say thank you again to Edison Rotary Club for all the work they've put into, and I'm grateful for everything. And I hope everyone has a night worth remembering. Thank you.
For Shreya, do you want to stand in front of the banner? You can go stand.
Turn it up a little.
Our next student is from Metuchen High School, Callie Hambridge, and Callie could not be here. I'll just read her bio. Callie Hambridge is not only an exceptional and hardworking student, but she is committed to volunteerism and advocacy. She co-founded the student organization Peers to Volunteers, where she helps organize students into action, performing community service both in and out of school. She is also a Girl Scout Gold Award recipient as a result of her continued advocacy work. She is a varsity athlete on the swim and soccer teams and is a leader and mentor amongst her peers. Academically, Callie is ranked in the top 10% of her class, involved in a myriad of clubs, and is highly respected by her teachers and fellow students. She is a beacon of leadership, volunteerism, and positive influence to the Metuchen High School student body, and they are extremely proud to call her their Student of the Year. Callie will be attending Fairfield University in the fall and will be enrolled in their honors college and school of nursing. So let's give a round of applause to Callie. Our next student from St. Joseph, St. Joseph High School is Justin Atacapara, and Justin could not be here, but his mom is here tonight. So, Mom, would you like to come up and receive his plaque? Justin is a senior at St. Joseph High School, who is a member of the National Honor Society, including Science, Latin, and Tri-M Music. He is also the president of St. Joe's Medical Club, vice president of Latin Club, member of the vocal ensemble, student tutor, and involved in campus ministry. Outside of school, Justin spends his time in service, volunteering at various organizations as a hospital volunteer, EMT, and various work with veterans and special needs communities. He also enjoys time with his friends, playing basketball and traveling. Justin hopes to pursue pre-med studies in college for an eventual career in medicine. And another round of applause for Justin. I'm sure he would have liked to have been here. Do you want to say anything? Okay.
I want to say thank you to the Edison Rotary Club for your generosity and recognition, and this was so important to us. So Justin's at his high school award ceremony, but my husband and I split because we wanted to make sure that you knew how appreciative and grateful we were for this award. So thank you.
I don't know if you want to take a picture in front of the banner?
Sure.
Okay, good. Our next student is from Edison Academy Magnet School, and we have Sarayu Budaharaju. I tried, Sarayu. Sarayu is a senior at Edison Academy Magnet School. She is highly dedicated, service-oriented student with over 700 hours of volunteer work. Sarayu currently serves as president of both Interact Club and the Safety Ambassadors at her school, leading initiatives to support the school and community. Passionate about giving back, she has been involved with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, contributing over 150 hours and successfully raising $50,000 for the fight against blood cancer. She also volunteers regularly at her local nursing home and runs her own Letters for Rose chapter, collecting and delivering letters to elderly residents to brighten their days. In addition to volunteering, Sarayu has worked a job as a tutor since 8th grade, tutoring students both in person and online. In her free time, which I'm sure you don't have much of, right? Sarayu enjoys spending time with her dog and continuing to grow as an advocate for her community.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to say thank you for this amazing opportunity. It was first Student of the Month and then Student of the Year. I want to thank everyone for being here. And I just want to talk about something that means so much to me, and that's community service, because it really is a big part of my life. So I started during COVID-19, and a big part of that was loneliness. A lot of people were getting sick, and people in hospitals, they didn't have visitors, and it was a big thing. So I started my Letters for Rose chapter in my town, where we wrote letters to people in nursing homes just to help them, just to make them feel like they also had someone that they can talk to. And then from that, I just kept on increasing that. I worked at my local nursing home. And then another big thing is I was a student of I was the Leukemia Lymphoma Society Student Visionary of the Year. So I was raising money to fight against blood cancer. That's where I raised $50,000. And a big thing I learned was that community brings everyone together. Working in my community has helped me so much. And I learned that I've helped a lot of people too. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here. Thank you.
See you.
Thank you, Judy. Now we are going to honor our Frontline Heroes, our Heroes of the Year award, and the director of that program, Aaron Mansbach, is going to be presenting the awards.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see, put these in order. We're going to start with our EMTs. And just as a note, all the students, we did give a small scholarship to each student. The schools got the money, and they're going to distribute the funds to each student. So that you should be getting a check in the mail. All right, our first honorees are our EMTs. They're actually mobile intensive care nurses. There's Michelle Golba-Norik and Kimberly Salaji. Hackensack Meridian Health EMS is proud to honor mobile intensive care nurses Kimberly Salaji and Michelle Golba-Norik for the role they played in caring for one of Edison's bravest in March of this year. As the local EMS provider for the greater Edison community, Hackensack Meridian Health takes immense pride in the service they rendered alongside our brothers and sisters at Edison Police and Fire. Whether it is on the side of the highway during rush hour or midnight during a snowstorm, the teams work together every day, everywhere to ensure the highest quality care is rendered to those in need throughout Edison. I bet you guys were all busy on the other day, huh? On the date in question, however, the EMTs were called to assist one of their own when a firefighter began to experience chest pains at one of the local stations. Working seamlessly with the EMTs and firefighters on the scene, Kim and Michelle were able to perform an EKG, diagnose a heart attack, transmit the EKG to the emergency department, and notify them of their imminent arrival, start 2 IVs, administer fluids to correct low blood pressure, and transfer the patient to the waiting cath lab team, all within 19 minutes of arriving at the fire station to first assist the patient. When it comes to cardiac emergency, the expression we live by is time is muscle. Through rapid assessment, prompt transport, proactive hospital notification, and stabilizing interventions performed en route, these two advanced life support providers help to create a very positive outcome for our partner in public safety. And Hackensack Meridian is grateful for the opportunity to recognize Kim Salaji and Michelle Golba-Norik, this EMS week for their skill, compassion, and dedication to outstanding pre-hospital care.
Of course I will. I talk a lot. I'm Michelle, by the way. I'm the older one. This is Kim. She went to high school with my youngest. I tell everybody that. I do. Okay. She also went to Seton Hall. I went to Seton Hall 40 years apart. We graduated, but you know what?
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be. So what this call and many other calls that we go on goes to show is that when you work together with a lot of great people, good outcomes happen. Kim and I did our part. but without the fire department, the police department, our EMTs doing their part, it wouldn't have gone so well. So the bottom line is, yes, we're getting this award, but everybody who's there and everybody who's out there every single day should also get an award, because it, takes a whole team to make everything happen. Now, part of that team is you guys. Part of that team is the community. Being out there, knowing what to do in the first couple minutes. Though we didn't need it on this call, and thank heavens we didn't, but every one of you should at least know how to do things like hands-only CPR, because those few minutes can change somebody's life. And there's many people walking on this earth that can tell you that. So if you get nothing else out of what I'm talking about, learn hands-only CPR. You can do that online or whatever you want to do. And also, remember that even 40 years difference, okay, Seton Hall still puts out good nursing students and good nurses. Thank you very much.
Just to really echo what Michelle said, so Michelle and I were the advanced life support on this, but we really, the entire team that was there really helped make this happen. Whether it be the firefighters that were at the station that day that realized what was happening, as well as our BLS crew, our basic life support. We really couldn't have done it without them either. It really, like we said, jump, they said how high. It was a team from everybody, and we really appreciate this honor. And like Michelle said, it goes out to everybody that was really there. So thank you so much.
And we're really glad that he's doing really well.
Yes, that too. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Father.
You want me in the picture? I grew up next to Seton Hall.
And one thing I forgot. Oh, yes. Thank you to the Rotary Club for having us and giving us this award. I'm so sorry I started with that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Okay, next is from the police department, Patrolman, Christopher Chimaluka? Chimaluka, oh, pretty good. Patrolman Chimaluka is often the first officer to respond to a scene and is one of the most diligent officers. During the 2025 calendar year, there were multiple occasions where his quick response times led to swift arrests. In February, a vehicle had been reported stolen from Metro Park train station on the previous day. With the assistance of one of the plate reading units, Patrolman Chimaluka was able to canvass one particular area and quickly found both the stolen vehicle and the suspect. In August, Patrolman Chimaluka was tipped off that an individual was breaking into multiple vehicles in a housing complex. He immediately responded and located the suspect. After a brief foot pursuit, Patrolman Chimaluka arrested the suspect and charged him with multiple burglaries. Finally, not only is Patrolman Chimaluka always readily available to catch a suspect, he is also there to help a citizen in need. He was recently patrolling an area where he located a student driver with special needs who was apprehensive about the possibility of being stopped by a police officer. He stopped and took time to explain what would occur during an interaction between himself and a police officer if he were ever pulled over. Patrolman Chimaluka took the time to simulate a mock stop, which made the driver feel more at ease. Patrolman Chimaluka is definitely the definition of a frontline hero.
I would first like to say thank you to Rotary Club for tonight's dinner, and I'm honored to be selected for this award. I love this community. I love serving this community. The best thing I did was transfer over here a few years ago, and Chief Brian gave me the opportunity to be a part of this great police department and serve this great community. And I promise I'm going to continue doing to my best ability to serve this community for years to come. Thank you.
Oh, you want to talk? You want to say anything? Our last honoree of the evening, and not the least by any stretch of the imagination, from the fire department, Battalion Chief Kevin O'Grady. Battalion Chief Kevin O'Grady began his career with the Edison Division of Fire in January 1989 as a police dispatcher before being hired as a firefighter in October of 1992. He was promoted to captain on June 30th, 2004, and then to battalion chief on December 11th, 2009. Throughout his 34 years of service, Chief O'Grady has earned 2 life-saving awards and became a paramedic in June of 2004, where he has worked part-time with Hackensack Meridian Health for 22 years. I think he might have you, Michelle. He became a member of the New Jersey Task Force 1 Urban Search and Rescue Team as a rescue specialist in 2011, and over many years with the task force has responded to numerous disaster deployments, including Hurricane Sandy and the Miami building collapse of 2021. Chief O'Grady's exceptional dedication to the fire service and his community will be deeply missed as he retires on September 1st of this year. Let's hear it for Chief O'Grady.
I'd like to thank Chief Toth and the Rotary Club for recommending me for this award. It's an honor for me to accept it. Everything they told you was my speech, so I have really much more to say. I had an awesome career. I thank my family for their support throughout my career. I had an awesome opportunity to see my son follow my footsteps, and he was hired in 25 as a firefighter. Someone always once said that if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. It is absolutely true. I never worked a day in my life. And I am ending it in September, and, sad day. But thank you. Thank you for the award.
I just want to congratulate all the recipients from the schools and all the first responders, especially one of ours, Battalion Chief O'Grady, whose son just got hired too. The medics there, that's near and dear to our heart because you saved one of ours, and our brother police officer there that did a great job also, and the Rotary Club for every year doing this in honor. It means a lot to us, and congratulations to everybody.
I guess everybody's aware of what happened in Edison yesterday with the fire on 287. Thank God that this with dinner was not yesterday, because I doubt if anybody would have been here, because everything was closed, the roads were closed. But our firefighters, police, and EMTs, I'm sure they were all on the scene yesterday responding, and they did a great job. And let's thank everybody for what they did yesterday.
So that brings us to the ending of our program. We do have cake and coffee, so don't run away. Have some cake and coffee. Let's have one more round of applause for the students and for our first responders. To all the first responders, I just want to thank you for your service to this community. We really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we will have cake and coffee, and you stay for a while. I'm going to move the banner to the back so that it's a little easier to take. Well, actually, no, I can leave it here. I usually move for Student of the Month, but there's not as many people, so we can just leave it here, and you can take pictures, as many pictures as you'd like. Thank you all for being here tonight.